Hello, loyal materialistic minions and Kickstarter fans. It's me, Beau. I hope that you're having a nice little Wednesday. I just wanted to give you an update on the Tacticlip. Yes, we are corresponding with the factory. They have all pistons firing. Is that the word? Anyway, you see the little tip right there? They are right now, I think they're finishing up the plating portion of it, which basically means they put the black tactical color on there, which that's what makes something tactical if it's black. Apparently, that's not a comment on race. It's just, you know, the nature of the military industry. Anyway, it's a tactical hair clip because it's black, and they're putting the plating on there, and they're also putting the little pin in there as well. I also wanted to share my personal, just personal, not trying to sell you on anything, my personal top 5 Kickstarters that align nicely with the Tacticlip. Now, I personally look for 3 criteria if I'm wondering, you know, should I get behind a Kickstarter? And I just discovered these as I've been floating around on Kickstarter late last night at 3 a.m., which is the best time to spend money. Not. But anyway, so the first criteria that I personally look for is don't judge a book by its cover. I love the fact that people can build that philosophy into their design. So to use a selfish example here, you might think, well, this is a hair clip. Well, it's kind of a pointy hair clip. It's kind of strange. And then the more you use this, the more you realize it's not just a hair clip. You can use this for a whole bunch of things, and the next thing you know, you're cutting through zip ties, you're opening up Amazon boxes. So the don't judge a book by its cover, I love that innovative spirit. So I always look for that in a Kickstarter campaign. The second thing that I look for is utilitarian. Does it actually serve a purpose? Because what makes something gimmicky is, well, yeah, don't judge a book by its cover, but you know, does it actually mean anything? Is it actually practical? I'm not gonna spend money on something that's just gonna sit there on my shelf and not really do anything. So it has to be useful and practical. So that's the second criteria, is utilitarian. The last thing is quality. Is this something that's just gonna work a few times and then it's just gonna die? So with the tactical hair clip here, I've opened and closed this upwards of 1,000 different times. And you can actually see, I probably shouldn't be showing you this because you're gonna be like, oh, I want a shiny, nice one. But there's a lot of wear and tear on this guy. You can see some of the plating kind of scraping off right there. That's because I actively use this thing and it's holding up. It's not breaking, and I've seen a lot of reviews out there on snap hair clips that break. So it has to be high quality. So those are my 3 standards. And if you want to look on Kickstarter, I have my top 5 recommendations here. You can do with these whatever you'd like. The first one here is a rather brilliant combination, I think. It's a trekking pole combined water purifier. Now, if you are an adventurer out in the field, you know the absolute necessity of having water on hand. That is like the thing that you need in order to survive. That and shelter and food, obviously. So first thing, when you're in a survivalist type situation, you need shelter, which also clothing can count as shelter. But you have to, you know, protect yourself from the elements. And then, of course, you need water, and then eventually you need food. And so the water portion of this is, well, why not build in a water purifier into your trekking pole? So if you're doing a lot of elevation gain, like I do here in the Pacific Northwest, where you go up and down, it just wears on your joints, you find the necessity of trekking poles being absolutely paramount to being out on the trail. And so why not combine a life straw basically into your trekking pole? And by the way, if you've ever used a life straw before, you have to bury your face like 3 inches above the water, and especially if it's a stream splashing in your face, and then you're trying to suck through this straw. It's horrible. So to actually have the ability to stand up while you're pumping water is absolutely brilliant. So that is one Kickstarter that I would recommend you checking out. The next one is, now my name is Beau. I love bow ties. I actually wear bow ties almost every single day when I do professional work. Right now I'm not wearing a bow tie, I'm wearing my Not Today Satan shirt, because I wear that shirt when I go through all my spam emails and I scream, "Not today, Satan," and I delete the email. But anyway, back to the bow tie. I love bow ties. I wear them a lot. And I like the fact that it not only looks quality and serves all my top 3 criteria, but also you're able to pick and pull and choose and kind of make it your own with these adorable little middle pieces that you can completely change your style. So at first I was like, $22 for a bow tie, but you're getting quite a bit because you can change the different styles. So anyway, there's another one. Another one is this strange looking modular smart padlock. Now at first I was like, I don't like the fact of connecting my valuables to an electronic, but think about this for a moment. Real estate agents have these little electric locks that they put on doors now, and they come up with their smartphone and they unlock the door to access their key. Why hasn't the rest of us civilians been given access to this incredible technology that allows us to access our keys or our valuables through electronic locks? So finally, 360 Lock has come around and been like, you know what? We're gonna do what real estate agents give or use in their industry and actually have an electronic lock for the rest of us civilians. So mad respect for them. By the way, I love the clean, minimalist looking design on that. A funny little thing here, I know this is kind of a kitschy sort of thing, but it's the Fidge. And it's basically a spinning gadget, and I think this is funny just because it's so dirt cheap, and it's totally worth the, what is it, $9 right here? Oh, there's only a few left. It basically turns your phone into a fidget spinner. And if you have one of those little pop-it things on the back of your phone, you've probably been sitting there at a restaurant, you've tried to spin your phone already. This actually allows you to spin your phone. I know, fidget spinners, you think it's a thing of the past, but you're gonna be twirling your phone anyway, I guarantee you. Might as well, upgrade it for a few bucks. And then lastly, this little Bobby necklace thing. I think it's not a very big goal, it's kind of a small fry Kickstarter, but I think it's absolutely adorable, the fact that you can hide bobby pins in this little pendant. And from a survivalist perspective, you can use bobby pins to pick locks. So if you essentially have a lock pick on hand, hidden inside a little pendant on your neck, that is an absolutely brilliant, innovative design. So those are my top 5 at the moment Kickstarters that I've seen out there. Thank you so much for supporting our own little Tacticlip. I'm going to continue working hard on this guy, negotiating with the factory. Yes, we are on schedule to deliver this to all of our fantastic backers. If in fact you want to see some of these Kickstarters that I mentioned, I placed links below. And yeah, no pressure, not trying to sell you on anything. I just saw a lot of overlap between these projects and the Tacticlip right here. God bless you guys.